Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is G to the GTV, and we got a couple of new Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers tracks today for our Rock Band 4 DLC review. Yes, only 2 songs this week, and they have said they will continue like this for the rest of the month. I don't know if this is something they will continue with after this month, but it does make my job a little easier. But let's dive in and see if the Tom Petty songs are any fun to play. Learning to Fly is our first song, and on drums this song is terrible and very repetitive. It's the most basic 4-hit beat with 1 kick per beat during the whole damn song. Super boring. It does have this 3-hit tom snare fill that comes from time to time in the song, but it doesn't save it. The beat also changes to the blue tom pad with the same beat a couple of times, and there is a 7 measure break before the last verse. Overall super boring. Until a super fun solo before the last chorus that saves the song a little bit. I was planning to give this a 2 out of 10, but with the solo I can give it a 2.5, because the rest of the song was pretty terrible. The bass got single note strumming with some color changes. That is pretty much the whole song. Yeah, super repetitive. The only difference you will get in a song is an 8 measure break and some blast strumming before the last chorus. That's all I can say. Super boring and repetitive. Stay away from this if you play bass. I give it a 2 out of 10 because it only has that 1 break, and the bass riff is not too bad to play, therefore I didn't give it a 1. On guitar this song starts out super fun with some single noted color changes. Then the verse kicks in with some chord strumming which was okay, but it does get a little repetitive after a while. The chorus is some simple color changes and sustains. It also got a simple solo that made the song a little more interesting, but the guitar is the best instrument on this song for sure. I give it a 4.5 out of 10 because it's not the most fun song out there, but it isn't very repetitive. Overall this song is pretty bad on bass and drums, but okay on guitar, so you might not be sad about checking it out if you play guitar. I give it a total score for bad 3 out of 10. So started out, so got no swear. I guess I don't know. Don't Do Me Like That is our second and last song this week. It fares a little better on drums than Learn to Fly, but not much. It got a simple 4-hit beat on the hi-hat during the whole song, but luckily it's not as repetitive as the last song, with some fills here and there and some tom and cymbal beats. It's not a great song or even good, but it's better than the aforementioned last song. I give it a 3.5 out of 10 on the pro drums. This song on bass is 2 slow notes, break, then 2 different slow notes, then do that 2 more times and repeat. There is also some sustains and single note color changes coming sometimes in the song, but the 2 slow notes then break is pretty much a large part of the song. There is just one part of the song that is interesting, that got some strumming and hammer-ons. It also ends with some fun color changes, but overall not a fun song to play. But it isn't as repetitive as Learn to Fly on bass, so in my opinion it's not as bad. I give it a 3 out of 10 on bass. The guitar verses are the same as the bass, except that it's chords instead of single notes. The chorus, however, is actually pretty fun with some good mix of single notes, hammer-ons and chords. The bridge also has some very fun hammer-on parts and 3-finger chords. This is the least repetitive chart this week, even though it has some slow parts to it. The end has a lot of difficult but fun hammer-ons as well. I give this a 6 out of 10 on guitar. This song fares a little better than Learn to Fly on all the instruments, but I don't know if I can recommend it to bass or drum players, but guitar players should be happy about this song. I give it a total score of an under average 4.1 out of 10. So, if you're a Tom Petty fan, you might want to write against me right now about the scores. Buy you pickforks and torches here, but the songs this week was not good for anything else than guitar. I can recommend Do Not Do Me Like That on guitar and maybe Learning to Fly on guitar. But that's pretty much all my recommendations. I hope you understand that I don't rate this song from how good the songs themselves are, but how much fun the charts are. And this week was not a good week for fun charts. Maybe the vocal charts are better. Stay tuned for the vocal reviews tomorrow. I give this week a total score of a bad 3.5 out of 10. But that's all for today, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe, like and share the video. Comment your thoughts of this week in the comments, and I'll see you next time.